Today, we're diving into something that could completely reinvent your workday. We're talking about how a tool like Claude Cowork can automate, well, basically your entire operating system.
But before we get into it, if you want to stay ahead of the curve on this stuff, hit that subscribe button for @BrandTech Auth right now. The world of AI is moving at lightning speed and you don't want to get left behind.
All right, let's be real for a second. How much of your week is just digital busy work? You know exactly what I'm talking about. The endless copying and pasting, organizing folders, scraping data. All those little repetitive chores that just drain your soul.
Now, what if you could just teach an AI to do all that for you? And I don't mean giving it instructions every single time. I mean teaching it. You show it how to do the job once, and it just handles it from then on, every single time. This idea represents a huge leap in how we work with AI. We are moving past just giving instructions, past prompting, and we're moving towards creating a true action taker. Honestly, this might just be the end of prompt engineering as we know it. Let's just break that down for a second. On one side, you've got your classic prompt engineering. It's totally reactive. You are the one doing everything, giving step-by-step directions for each little task. But on the other side, you've got workflow automation. This is proactive. The AI is the doer. You teach it once, and it just runs the playbook on its own. It's a massive difference.
So, how do we actually make this happen? Well, we do it by using a new breed of what we call agentic tools. It's time for you to meet your new AI coworker.
And at the core of all this is the concept of an AI agent. It's a system that can proactively run through a whole complex process to hit a goal. The analogy here is perfect. It's the difference between an intern you have to micromanage for every little thing and a skilled coworker you can just delegate to and trust. Anthropic's Claude Cowork is a fantastic example of this. It's really just built on a few pieces. You've got Claude in Chrome, a simple extension that lets the AI see and use your browser. Then you have custom skills, which are basically the playbooks you teach it. And for all you developers, there's a deep code integration for a full build, test, verify loop.
Now, for the best part, teaching it how to work. And the absolute magic of this is you don't need to be a programmer. You don't code it, you show it.
And the process couldn't be simpler. You literally click a record button in the extension. Then you just do the task like you normally would, clicking things, opening tabs, copying text. When you're done, you hit stop and you save that whole sequence as a reusable skill. Think of it like a super-powered macro for today's web.
So, what is a skill exactly? Just think of it as a custom guide you're building. It's a little package that holds all the specific knowledge and the exact instructions for any task you do over and over. It's the AI's memory of how you like to get things done.
And this is the most crucial part. You do not need to write a single line of code. If you know how to do the task, you can teach the AI to do it. This makes automation accessible to literally everyone, not just engineers.
Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, but what does it actually look like when you use it? Let's check out a real-world example of this in action and see how you can go from hours of work down to just a couple of minutes.
So, let's take a super common task, a weekly report. The manual way, you're opening a bunch of tabs, copying and pasting into a spreadsheet, and then trying to write a summary email. That could easily take you an hour every week. Now, with an automated skill, Claude does it all. It scrapes the sites, fills the spreadsheet, and even drafts the summary email for you. Your job goes from an hour of drudgery to a quick 5-minute review.
Let that sink in for a moment. By automating just one of those weekly 1-hour tasks, you get back over 55 hours a year. That's more than a full week of work you just got back. Now just imagine what happens when you scale that to all the other repetitive stuff you do. Of course, when you're dealing with this kind of power, you have to talk about responsibility. This technology really changes your role. You stop being the doer and you become the orchestrator of these AI agents. That requires a totally new way of thinking. So here's the deal. You have to be deliberate. Give it crystal clear instructions because it will do exactly what you say, even if that's deleting a bunch of files. You have to be aware of security risks too. Thankfully, Claude is designed to ask for your permission before it does anything major. My advice? Start small. Automate low-stakes tasks first and always review its work until you really trust it. This all leads to a really profound idea, and this quote from XDA sums it up perfectly. The most valuable skill in 2026 isn't knowing how to talk to a chatbot, but instead knowing how to design a system that removes you from the loop entirely. That right there, that's the future we are building as we speak.
So as we wrap this up, I want you to think about your own job. What is that one annoying, repetitive task that you absolutely dread doing every week?
What's the very first thing you'd automate with a tool like this? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching.